Hello, you're watching Dirty Laundry TV. I'm your host, Karrie K, and today we have Kip from The Pains of Being Pure at Heart.
Hey, Karrie.
Hey, Kip. Thank you so much for being on.
I'm psyched to be here.
How did the band form?
I was living in New York and I was writing some songs, and I invited my friend Alex over to play them with me because he sat next to me at work and we didn't do that much work. We mostly just talked about music.
What was the job?
We worked at a company attached to, do you know InSound.com? They sell like records and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had like a company attached to them that went out of business, probably because we were bad at our jobs. But so that's why it doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, it's cool. So we talk about bands like the Dirt Bombs or Exploding Hearts, Raining Sound, like a lot of like good kind of garage rock or power pop stuff, and listen to early My Bloody Valentine a lot. Yeah, so we just came over and jammed on some songs, and then I invited my friend Peggy over, and she was playing in another band, but I was kind of afraid she wouldn't want to play music with me, but she said yes, so that was it. And then my roommate was Kurt a little bit later, and he played drums, and he was a lot better than the drum machine that we had when we started off.
Yeah.
That's how we started. We played Peggy's birthday party with two of our favorite bands, Titus Andronicus.
Oh, nice.
And this is in 2007, I think. Yeah, 2007, spring of 2007, and Titus Andronicus and the Manhattan Love Suicides, which is this cool band from Leeds that we really loved, and we tricked them into playing this birthday party. So
You tricked them into
you have to trick them sometimes. They're like, no, don't play a show at a venue. Come to this party where we might have a keg and a PA, maybe.
Titus Andronicus was one of the first bands I ever interviewed, if not the very first.
Oh, man.
Dirty Laundry.
Patrick,
He's
aside
great.
from being a great writer and a great musician and a great front person, he's probably one of my favorite interviews. Like anytime there's like an interview with Patrick Stickles, I click that link.
How would you say the New York scene has changed since you started playing?
Oh, I don't know. There was definitely some bands that we really admired when we were starting out, and still admire. Vivian Girls was one that we were, it's like admired, jealous of. I don't even know. Like, you just see them, they're like, oh, they're so good, and they're going to go on tour, and it's so exciting for them, and everything's happening. So we really love them a lot, and they recently split up, but I know Cassie's going to go on and do good music. I saw Allie last night at our show, and I love her. And Lucera, Katie's band, also just put out a new record.
She's my fill-in host here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she lives in LA, right?
Yep.
Cool.
She's great.
So yeah, even though I'm really sad that their band called it quits pretty recently, I know they're awesome people, and they're going to go on to do really good music.
Are you guys still a fan of The Killers?
Oh, I would never abandon the Killers. But oh no, I would not turn my back on Brandon Flowers. I love the Killers. Definitely love Sam's Town a lot. It's a classic. Hot Fuss was great. They're a really good band. They're one of those bands where like people will pretend they don't love them, but when their song comes on in the bar, everyone's like, oh, I love this song. Yeah. And that's when you can tell like something's good. When it's like of course no one like writes like think pieces and or like New Yorker articles about the Killers' importance in the world, but I think on some level it's like they're awesome, and I don't think they really care if they don't like get great reviews by like snobby journalists. Like everyone loves their songs for the most part. So
yeah, we do.
Yeah, I love the Killers. Also a big Strokes fan.
Yeah.
We got to play with Julian Casablancas down in South by Southwest this year.
Nice.
It was a huge thrill. I took a lot of pictures of his back.
Did you get to meet him?
No, it's like sometimes I just kind of like let people do their thing, and I probably like wussed out on that. I should have put my hand out there and said, big fan of your work. Big fan of your work.
He's probably a big fan of your work too.
I don't know. He's great, and like sometimes the thing that's great about him is he's not like that accessible. He seems special and a little bit removed.
He does seem pretty special.
So he's a good guy, and his live set was great. And so yeah, I'm psyched to always hear new music from the Strokes or Julian.
Do you feel like with all of these amazing shows, you selling out Rough Trade and playing at the Troubadour, do you feel like you have sort of exceeded your expectations from when you first started the band, or do you feel like you're just beginning?
I think my expectations when I first started the band was to have like 12 people like us, but like us a lot. You know, I was sort of like,
Yeah.
I was like, well, if we were like 12 people's favorite band in the world, that would be really cool. So, I definitely have exceeded any expectation for playing this type of music. You know, so many of the bands that we admired, they never got to do half the stuff that we've been lucky enough to do. I really love, I love a lot of like Scottish indie pop bands like The Wake and Close Lobsters and Teenage Fan Club and the Pastels, and you know they put out a lot of great albums.
You're speaking my language. That's where I'm from. So yeah.
Are you Scottish?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Glaswegian.
You're Glaswegian?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome.
What's the most? What's one of the more extreme reactions you've gotten from a fan at a show? Can you think of one?
We signed a breast. I remember this was in Pontiac, Michigan. We signed a breast.
You signed it. She took it out, nipple
She
and all.
she really wanted a breast signed, and I mean that's usually reserved for other bands. You know, like it wasn't like my dream as a child to sign a breast
No?
someday, but you know the world works in mysterious ways. So now I'm a man who plays indie pop who has signed a breast. I don't want to make a habit of it though.
What's one of the worst reviews you've heard about your music? Can you think of one?
Oh, I think I read this article about like how soft my penis was. Like the entire review was just speculating on the flaccidity of my genitals. I thought that was pretty impressive. Now, if you told me in like when I was like 14, like someday someone's gonna write 500 words about speculating on the rigidity of your member, that's pretty cool. I'll take that.